Alright everybody, and welcome back for another episode of Blueprints. We're not actually going to be jumping into regular profile here. We're going to jump onto our dare mode. We're on day 6, and I'm trying to remember what we did last. I think we got our lever. That was the whole point, was we made it down. So now we just need a key card, right? And then we can... Well, we need a key card and to get into room 40, or the antechamber, sorry. But if we do that and we have a key card, I think we can complete our dare challenge. It seems quite doable. And we do have access, well, technically we don't even really need a key card. We do have access from the fountain, which honestly, I still can't remember if we used that basement key or not. So I might as well go check it, I suppose. Go ahead and take our allowance for the day. Now, what dares do we have that we have to follow? Let's run them through again. Exactly one purchase or trade in shops that we draft. No fruits. Always pick the first floor plan and no more than one switch or each button in the utility closet. So let's pick first. We've got the spare room. We've got ourselves a nook. And then we've got ourselves, what is our third one going to be? A corridor. Okay, not bad. Good start so far. We can pick up the microchip, even though there's really no purpose for it. And then I guess we should go to our outer room and see what we can snag for ourselves. We'll probably check the basement door on the way in, just to see what we get. Alright, so what are we looking for today? Not much, really. A shelter, a tomb, and a hovel. Okay, well, hovel could be interesting, because we usually do pretty well for steps. Oh, excuse me. Getting yawns in early. A tomb I'm not really worried about, but a shelter contains a gym and a computer. You know what? Let's take the shelter. Now, is this safe going to be open, even though I haven't done it on this save file? It's not. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, let's see what we can get here. Let's hit up our time lock safe and set an unlock date. We're on day 6. If I remember correctly, we start on November 7th. So day 1 is November 7th. I really got to remember these. So day 2 would be November 8th. And then... Oh no, I don't remember if it counts. Crap, I really don't remember. Hold on. If we're on day 6, I believe it's going to be... Ooh. That's a tough one. Hold on, let me think this through. Well, let's just do it this way. We know it starts on November 7th, so 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5 day, day 6. November 13th. That seems safe. And then we'll do 10 a.m. We don't have to come back for it, but we always can if we need to. So hopefully I got that right. Now let's hit up a bit of Swanson G for ourselves. I just remembered again, huh? I'm going to try to remote into another terminal, but we don't have it unlocked, do we? I always forget. Remote terminal access. We want a laboratory because we want experiments because we have the shelter early on. So let's do this as fast as possible and get a good experiment going for us. What kind of experiment do we have today? Well, we can't eat an apple. And we can't do immediately, because that wouldn't help. So how about every time we unlock or bypass a security door, let's set our dice to 2. Setting our steps to 40 could be good for us, but I'd rather set our dice to 2 for a chance to roll to get a better chance at getting into the antechamber. So today we would like a secret garden. We would also love a security room. That would be ideal. Remember, no fruit, and gotta be careful about purchasing stuff. We have to purchase one thing from a shop. We also have no blessings today. I don't think we've ever pulled the shrine on this, have we? Maybe we did. This run sort of gets tucked away in my head, and I don't really remember what happens. Now, if I remember correctly, we haven't lowered the water yet through a pump room. But, you know what? Let's go ahead and just go down and see. Make sure it's unlocked. I feel like I did this as well, but I'm sorry. I have so many things going on. Okay, it is open. Is there any reason... Yeah, we can't access our boat. And we can't access that because that would be through the tomb. So we don't have to worry about that. I have not forgotten that if we could get a magnifying glass and a metal detector, we could make the burning glass again. That is definitely a possibility. But let's go ahead and get started on our run for the day. Let's start off with the corridor and see where we go. If you have the tomb on the estate today, gain 4 additional dice. That would have been interesting, but I think I'll take our parlor here because we need some gems. Hey, we found ourselves a coin purse. Alright, let's see what sort of puzzle we've got headed our way. The gems are not in the white box. Okay, could be true or false. The gems are not in this box. Could be true or false. And the gems are in this box. Well, let's say you're true. If you're true, then what happens to this statement? The gems are not in this box. That would make you true. Does that make this one false? The gems are not in the white box? That's not possible. So you are a liar box for sure. Now, if the gems are not in this box, if you're a true statement and you're guaranteed false, you could be true or false. So the gems are not in the white box. So let's say you're a true statement. The gems are not in this box. That means they would have to be in the blue, which means this box, the gems are not in the white box, would have to be a lie. So I think they're in the blue box. Is that right? Yeah, okay. I was confident, I just wasn't 100% sure, you know? Sometimes you just wonder a little bit. Alright, let's get on through with our house here. Now, chapel I don't really like here. The commissary, we have to purchase something from it, so I think we just take the chapel instead. And honestly, I'd prefer not to go into the chapel at all right now. It would be nice to avoid it. It sucks, I mean, it sucks because we're protected from it. That's why I didn't really want it. Ooh, a security room. Okay. That's pretty good for us. Because we do want to get security doors, but we need to put them to low early on because we need a key card. Now, I'm trying to think of the best place to get a key card. No fruit. Ignore that fruit. It's a terrible spot for a passageway. Pretty good spot for a den, so we'll take it. I know the closet could have given us a key card, but I was a little preoccupied at the moment. We might as well check our chapel. Just see if there's any coins or anything in here, keys or anything like that for us. I'm not seeing anything. Now, a cloister is pretty interesting, but it's a little expensive. I don't think the cloister really does it for us. We do get extra allowance out of it, but really, I kind of can't be bothered to take it. I think I'm willing to take a hallway here, though, just because I love hallways. And remember, we can't take aquariums either, so you're locked, and you're still unlocked. Interesting. Okay. I think now it's time to go for at least a key, maybe a key card. So let's go ahead and hit up the closet. It seems like a terrible spot for a dead end, but we got to get rid of it, and we don't need the guy's bedroom right now. Key card? Oh, just a regular key. Alright, that's fine. Let's use our key here and see what we get. Now this isn't really great either. The bedroom goes down, which is not necessary. The storeroom gives us a key. It dumps a dead end. We do have paths to go up to get to our foundation, and we should be banking on some rerolls later. Let's take our storeroom. And then we need to actually go to our security terminal at this point. Like, we gotta be careful about it. Let's go back to our security terminal. Through the den, and let's set our doors to low for now, because that's the smart thing to do. Anything? What's in the inventory? Oh, there's a key somewhere. Okay. Well, hopefully it's in one of the rooms we haven't been in yet. Keycard system. We want to set it to low and offline for now. Hopefully we can get it to high if we get a key card or we get a, room? Drawing a blank on the name. We know what the room is. Why am I forgetting its name? We need to go back down to the parlor and play out the other side of the house. It's not the circuit breaker room. The utility closet. Goodness. Oh, the key was our nook. Duh. That makes sense. Alright, what else do we have then? A bedroom, a pantry, and a locksmith. I don't like any of these. I don't want to spin for you. Bad spot for a bedroom, but we could dump the pantry, I guess. Pantry and bedroom are kind of hand in hand with room layout. So at least just pick up our 4 coins, though. That gets us up to 10, so if we need to make a purchase, we can. Now we know there's nothing in here item-wise. So let's push on through. Okay, a boudoir. That gives us a safe. I'm on it. Give it to me. Safe with a gym inside. Alright, any other items in here? None that I'm seeing so far. The veranda, the East Wing Hall, and the dining room. It feels a little early for the dining room, but the East Wing Hall works well here. Now, the veranda does too. Not two. The veranda does as well, but I'm like, do we really want to spend 2 gems right now? Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. I kind of just want to take the East Wing Hall first. Ooh, I should have taken the veranda. I thought we were 1 higher. Darn. I wasn't paying attention there. I wasted a whole draft. Yeah, that was pretty silly of me. The courtyard is almost always a must-take. Very rarely do we not want to take the courtyard. Unfortunately, no sledgehammer or shovel or metal detector, though. Now, you all are pretty terrible here. A nursery? I think we take the nursery at this point so we can start garnering some steps for ourselves. And it should pay for itself as well with a gym. Oh, instead we got the lucky rabbit's foot. I'm okay with this. We do need items for the day, so, I mean, it will hopefully pay out for us. We are getting pretty close, though. Okay. There's the laboratory. I don't really like it. The Geist bedroom is a bad idea. The kitchen. We could spend some money for some steps here. The laboratory... It gets us back to our experiments. You know what, though? It does give us a chance to run the scan on the other side of the house if we need it. So let's go ahead and take it. I think it's still safer than the kitchen. And we got a key card. This is perfect. Okay, couldn't have worked out better for us. Oh, and we have a door right there. This is fantastic. So, let's go ahead and... Oh, but we're not going to be able to log into... No, we should be able to, right? I always forget the little rules of the game, you know? Like, excuse me, can I log into the security terminal from here? Since it's active. I should be able to, right? Yeah, as I say, once we activate it, I'm pretty sure you can connect to any terminal on the network. At least that's what I remember being able to do. So now we need to keycard system, set the security level to high. And then offline mode can remain unlocked. So that should get us a lot of doors. And this will give us... Did we do that? I'm checking. I'm double checking. I'm double checking real quick. Swanson G. I gotta make sure of this one. I mean, we've got such a good setup. I really don't want to screw it up by accident. Although those steps would be looking pretty nice right now. I didn't realize we were going to be so low on them. Alright, let's check our security terminal. Let's make sure that I saved it properly. Because I feel like I've messed this up before. 2 fruit, 1 key, 1 trunk. Understandable. Wait, where's that key at? Oh, that's not good. Someone's gonna be like, get the key, get the key. Keycard system. It's set to high and unlocked. Okay, we're good then. There should be a faster way to leave the computer terminals where you can just exit all. Alright. Now that's not really cool, but we got a billiard room. Maybe it gives us a secret garden key. The weight room was not really what I was looking for there. 1 successful experiment, so we now have 2 dice. Now the experiment sets your dice to 2. So using them is also a good idea. Let's go ahead and hit our math up. 2 is 2. 18 divided by 6 is 3. Next we have 18 divided by 2 is 9, divided by 3 is 3. Next we have 10 minus 4 is 6, minus 2 is... Wait, hold on, what did I say? 10 minus 4 is 6, minus 2 is 4, times 2 is 12, divided by 2 is 6. Did I don't know, I'm going too fast. Hold on. This was 3, and then this was 3. All right, let me actually pay attention here. 10 minus 4, that gives you 6. This is subtraction, right? 6 minus 2 is 4. Oh, 4 times 2 is 8. 8 divided by 2 is 4. That's why. I said 12. Secret garden key. Okay, this is big. This is getting pretty big. We now have our first chance at making it into the antechamber. And we can get to the foundation as well. So you know what? I think we just... Well, maybe it'll let us do it on this side of the house. Okay, you know what? I'm kind of tempted to take the steps here. Because we have the key card. We can get down to the foundation. No, we can't. Can we? We have to get to the foundation. Oh, no, this is bad. Again, I don't remember, because it's been so long on our regular run. Okay, let me think through this for a second. If we go down from the fountain side, we will have access to the cart. We could push the cart forward and walk over to where the lever is to open room 46, the northern door of the antechamber. We could do that and then come back up, but if we wanted to gain access to the basement, we haven't activated the elevator yet. We also haven't done, oh no, I think we have to go through the foundation. Or let me rephrase that, I don't think we can get through the foundation right now, genuinely. I don't think it works for us. I think we have to get to the foundation, go down, pull the lever, and then come back up. I think that's how we've set it up so far. Let's take our rumpus room. I don't need to speak to Alzara, though, so that can just remain there. Now, dinner would be cool. Ooh, secret passage. Okay. Or just a passageway? Not really interested in that. I kind of like the idea of a secret passage and then going for like a green room. There's no purple room that I care for. A red room. Okay, so here's the thing. If we get a red room here, we're protected from it. So something like the archives or the weight room would be huge. What kind of red rooms do we have right now? Chapel we've already taken. Dark room, weight room, gymnasium, archives. We're likely to get one of those that we want. Let's take a red room. Let's see what we get from a red room here. We do have to use a key, which is okay. Okay, weight room is fine. We're protected from it. Aquarium is death, so we don't touch it. We take the weight room. And hopefully we get security doors. Actually, we don't want a security door over there, so that's good. We do have a key, so we hope that this door is locked and we get our secret garden on this side of the house. Secret garden key. No fruit, we can't eat any of it. Gotta remember that part. Let's go pull our lever. We did not take our veranda, but there is a sledgehammer. I might as well pick it up before I forget. So now we gotta be on the lookout for trunks. I don't remember where that other trunk was, but... Alright, so now we've opened up one portion of the antechamber. So what we need to do is use our dice to roll our way around. So we need to get up into the foundation, and then use our dice here to do that. So the smart thing to do would be go up here. You're locked. That's okay, we don't care about that then. Let's go back in here. The dark room being protected right here is actually not that bad. We don't have to we could re-roll. We just need something that goes north, like at all. And then this will give us 2 more dice. So maybe we don't want to use the dark room here. We would maybe rather save that for somewhere else. We just need something that goes north. I did not consider the fact that we will be out of gems effectively. Let's go a little more. Let's try to keep our gems here. Let's redraw, because we're still going to get 2 dice from this. Okay, so with that being the case, I think we will take our dark room here, unfortunately. Passageway, I'd rather save, because it's better right here. So let's take our dark room. We're protected from it. We've triggered, so now we should have 2 more dice. Beautiful. Now, we did get more doors, so this works out exactly like how I was hoping it would. We got a lockpick. That's pretty big for us as well, because we only have 1 key. But we also have a key card. So, let's get into here. This is the important room. We need to get something... Okay, honestly, the pool is perfect. Couldn't have asked for anything better. The pool works out. It's not drained. Next, we go into... Oh, we got car keys. Beautiful. Next, we go into our foundation, and we go open the door. Let's go ahead and head down there and open our door up. We'll be back. Go ahead and pop this door open. Go through here. This is looking very doable for where we're at right now. Oh, that's right. We set it up to come this way. We were going for a foundation play. We can go... No, we gotta go this way, to the crate. Alright, let's go flip our lever. And now we have a chance. We just need the dice to roll in our favor, or we need to try and obtain gems in some way. Maybe I should try to draft like a commissary and try to purchase like a stack of gems or something like that. That's probably a smart thing to do. We also have 34 coins, so we can purchase 1 thing. I'm not worried about that in the slightest. Alright, let's go ahead and hit our room 46 lever. It opens so slowly. I'm skipping it. Farewell, beautiful sanctum room. Alright, now we head back up, and we've got 24 steps, so it's kind of smooth sailing from here. It really just boils down to the rolls and the money that we have left. Now the key, unfortunately, I have to keep. So if these doors are locked up here, we can't deal with them, which is unfortunate. But we are on track to be successful. I was wondering, I noticed that on my main run, it's facing this way, so I guess the orientation of your foundation determines what you're looking at. Just kind of interesting. Also, I love the music, but it's feeling a little loud right now. Okay, are any of these doors unlocked? Let's find out. Please be unlocked. Just one of you. Lockpick, come on. Come on. No, okay, lockpick didn't work. I tried multiple times. Now this one, give me a chance. It's unlocked. Ugh. Not what I was hoping for. But I don't mind the idea of the pump room being here. Especially if we needed to lower our reservoir by 1. We can always try to come back if we fail to accomplish our goal. So you're probably locked, which is what we need this key for, guaranteed. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right, well, we got to use our key here no matter what. We got an observatory for 1 gem. Would this give us Diamondus Minor? We might as well just take the observatory. It's the smart play. Now, Here's where things get risky. Do we try to draft with only one gym? Or do we... Well, we're not doing anything with the foundation. We're not getting back outside the house. We could go back to the dark room. We still have 20 steps. I guess I should have thought about that as well. You're going to give me more dice. I would like the chance to have another gym before I do this, because there's a lot of 2-cost gym rooms that could really help me out. Now, how many red rooms do we have? We already have 2, so both of these are pretty bad, but we're bypassing a door, so we can roll for something a bit better here. I can't really take any of these. Okay, the dining room allows for some interesting play here. Let's take our dining room. Dinner is already served. We're not taking a showroom even if we get it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and eat my porterhouse steak now. And then we also need a key too. I haven't forgotten that aspect. There's a good chance that door is locked. Okay, things have gotten scary now. Because now we have to start doing some backtracking. Let's go back over here to our southern secret garden door. Please don't be locked. It's not, and we did get a commissary. Okay. We spend the money for a gym or a key, I guess. That's what we have to do here. I can't. Yeah, you know what? I have to. It's what we said we were looking for. Purchase one thing in here. I see a gym or a key. I'd rather take a key to guarantee our chance that we can open up that door, because it's still likely that it's locked. No gyms is okay. It would not be my preferred method here, but I'm thinking we have to go up there and do it. We've got 2 rerolls. It's our only way in. I mean, what else could we do? Hold on, we have 31 steps. Is there something else we could do? We could go back to the security room. Nope, not likely. Not gonna do it for us. Yeah, I think we just go to the observatory here, and we just try it. And we hope that with our 2 rerolls, we get any room that doesn't cost gems that's right-facing. Because not having gems is just brutal for us. Let's see what we get. The lockpick worked. We got a library. That's gonna do it for us. Let's take our library. Beautiful room to get up here. Oh, how funny. It had a key in it. Let's take our basement key. And let's head into room 46.
There was once a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond the red shade he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share. But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. The color blue.
Man, I don't ever talk through any of the cutscenes because they're just so well made. Really interesting house to win on, based off of you can see what we have, but that was a great run. It looks like we did it. We had 32 rooms in total. We made it to rank 10. We took 69 steps. We found 9 items, and we are in 2 new rooms. And it's Mount Holly, our new home. May not be proud of what our current home looks like, but looks like we completed our Dare Mode challenge. So with that, looks like today there should be a trophy. The next day, yeah, it looks like there should be a trophy waiting for us right there. Well, there's 2 trophies. As you can see, we have our inheritance trophy, but I'm more interested in the Dare Bird trophy. Dare Bird trophy, reach room 46. The Dare Bird trophy, in recognition of a daring and a brave bird. beautiful. Look at this little guy. He's fantastic. I mean, that's... I wonder what happens now in dare mode. We did it. If I save and quit, I guess that'll call it a day. I'll leave my trophy right here. I think it looks pretty good. I like having it right there. What if we hit save and quit? It will call it a day. But that's okay, because I kind of want my dare mode save. Oh, they don't display trophies, do they? That's okay. We don't need to claim our inheritance trophy again. We've already gotten it before. Let's call it. I want to see what this looks like. The Abandoned Project. Total rooms 3. We made it to rank 1. That's interesting. I've never seen that before. Let's do save and quit, and let's go take a look at our save file. Now we need to use, we need to import this trophy over to our other run. Let's take a look at our profiles. Beautiful. There it is. It says day 8. We did beat it on technically day 7. Which, by the way, I think I set the computer for day 6. So that wouldn't have worked anyways. But we did it. We completed our dare mode run. So let's go ahead and select our normal profile again and get our screen back to regular. And yeah, I mean, we did it. We completed dare mode. We might play some more in the future, but it looks like now we've got to set up a new mode here for cursed mode. So that's going to be pretty interesting. But anyways, I know this was a rather short-lived series. Some people said our dares weren't very hard. I kind of agree with you. But in the future, when we've got some other things to do, I think we could definitely set up some really difficult dare runs and kind of challenge ourselves and have some fun stuff with it. And you know what? It does display that we've only picked up a singular trophy, so I like that. Looks pretty good to me. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for being part of the first successful dare run, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Cursed Runs. See ya!